I'm late. I know. I apologize, but I still had a lot of fun watching this card, and I still want to talk about it. So here we go. This is the review for Jan versus Dvalishvili. What a main event! What a card as well, man. I mean, this may be just me. Like, I really like that theater that they were in, that whole venue. Like, they couldn't go in the Apex, right? This fight would have been in the Apex, but in the Apex they were doing the slap fighting thingy, with Wolverine and Darius the Destroyer. They did that whole card. That was happening in the Apex, so they couldn't be in the Apex. They went to the Virgin Theater in Las Vegas or something. It's called something like that, and it's a really nice place. I like it. The crowd was nice. The environment. It was really nice. I think they should start being in that venue a bit more, because I don't know, it's just that whole environment is it's just a really nice place, and I think it's better than the Apex. Honestly, I think a lot of venues are better than the Apex, but if you're gonna have Apex events or Apex style type events, just put more of them in that theater, because we got to get out of the Apex more. Let's just have some more diversity, a bit more different venues. Maybe that's just me, but taking a break from the Apex was nice. And this card as well was nice. There were a lot of really fun fights. It was very stacked, especially the main card was super, super stacked, and even the prelims were really good too. We're going to start off with Carlston Harris versus Jared Gooden. With this fight, I told you all, Carlston Harris has a weird style of striking. He doesn't close his fists a lot, but when he does close his fists, it's powerful. He has good shots, trust, but he just needs to do those strikes well. And in this fight, he didn't do the striking as well as he could have. I think. I don't know what it is, man. Those weird shots. He threw a lot of those weird shots. He was hitting the air a few times as well. Jared Gooden, he has that nice kind of evasive style, but he does get hit a lot. Even with the evasive style, I thought Carlston Harris was going to clip him, was going to catch him with something, but clearly that wasn't the case, and Carlston Harris was still managed to able to take him to a decision, which is not exactly the prediction I had, but it's still the guy that I had. The wrestling was more in Harris's favor as well, so that was that. And my pick, I had Harris by first round knockout. I thought he was gonna catch Jared Gooden. It was short notice, everything. But Carlston Harris, I don't know what it was, man. It's just the striking wasn't really all there. Harris does have a lot of wins against welterweight guys, but I think if he starts fighting a bit more up, and starts fighting more high level guys, I think he loses to a lot of them. I think he loses to a guy like Brian Barberena, Li Jingliang. He loses to all the top 15 as well. I don't know what his next fight's gonna be, but if it's against someone who's a bit higher up in those welterweight rankings, I don't see him going very far in that fight. We're gonna move on to Tyson Nam versus Bruno fucking Silva. Holy shit, this fight! I told you all, Bruno Silva is that guy. He is that guy. Tyson Nam, he's really good too. Tyson Nam is one of the top guys at flyweight as well. But Bruno Silva, even after the layoff, he showed up. He got the win by submission. That head kick was so nasty. It was so quick too. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see the head kick, bro. Tyson Nam was just down. Bruno Silva moved, and Tyson Nam was just down. That was it, man. Quickly went into the submission. Tyson Nam, true warrior, didn't even tap, man. But Bruno Silva choked him out unconscious, and that was it. Bruno Silva was just on point, man. The first round was just a little bit skeptical. Makes sense, after a long 2-year layoff. The first round is always skeptical, but second round, he just showed up, and the submission was, that was just it, man. I had Silva winning by a decision. I had him winning by, a decision. Not super dominant, but still a very clear decision. I knew Tyson M wasn't going to get knocked out, but that head kick was, it was pretty close. The submission, though, was definitely it. I knew Nam could be clipped, and I knew Nam has only lost his top-level opposition. Bruno Silva is that top-level opposition, and he clipped Tyson Nam. And if anyone was going to clip Tyson Nam, it was going to be Bruno Silva. And I told you all, he's got power, man, and he's good everywhere. He put the pressure. He didn't put a lot of pressure, but he put enough. And his defense was still held up in that fight. I told you all, his defense is very nice. Wasn't going to get hit by Tyson Nam a lot. And that's just kind of what happened. His performance was hindered in the first round, which I expected, but second round, he just showed up, and that was it, man. Bruno Silva, performance of the night as well, man. He got the performance of the night. Bonus there. And very nice there. Nice to see Bruno Silva back. Also, the rankings, man. Bruno Silva entered at number 15. Tyson M left the rankings, which is sad, but we've got a new guy, man. New guy in the top 15. And gonna move on to Ariane Lipski versus JJ Aldrich. I kind of missed this fight. I was doing something else. I forgot what I was doing, but I did miss this fight. I saw a little bit of it. I saw like one of the rounds. Pretty sure it was the second round. I saw JJ Aldrich get hurt, and then I knew like, damn, my prediction was wrong. She was a heavy favorite, and Ariane Lipski, just showed up much better than her last fight against Priscilla Cachoeira, and was able to get the win by unanimous decision. She's back. She's much better than she was before. JJ Aldrich, I don't know what to say about her, but just did not get my pick. I thought this was a certified perfect pick, man. I thought JJ Aldrich was the perfect pick. I thought I was safe with this one. Clearly I wasn't, and my picks went on a downward spiral completely after this fight. Tony Gravely won this fight, bro. I truly thought he won this fight. Hold on. Let me just pull up the stats, bro, because I truly thought he won it. Oh, damn. That's, yeah. Forgot to admit, I did miss the first half of that fight. So, yeah, he did not win the fight. Yeah, he did it. Damn. I honestly thought he won the third round. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I thought he won that fight. The last half of it, Victor Henry, though, he completely showed up in the first round. I saw a lot of that online, that Victor Henry did really good in the first round. I missed a lot of this fight. I don't know what to tell you about Victor Henry. You know what? Valid win there. I was wrong. I completely take back what I said. I had Gravely winning by decision. Victor Henry ended up taking it instead. I didn't know a lot about this fight. I was kind of sleep deprived when I made this pick. I saw the striking. I thought the striking was even. Victor Henry had the better striking though. Gravely, which was much smaller, but I knew Henry has lost smaller guys and also older guys, so I thought Tony would not have that much of a disadvantage. I thought Gravely's wrestling was gonna be better, and he did have his moments, I guess, but so did Victor Henry. Striking could have gone either way. It went Victor Henry's side. And if Gravely implements wrestling, it would be a close UD. Gravely didn't do a lot of wrestling. He only did defensive wrestling, I'm pretty sure. In that third round, didn't get, the submission attempts. He didn't get any reversals. Victor Henry did all of that. Victor Henry showed he was just a bit better than Tony Gravely, and he got the win there. Now I was 2-2 in my picks at this point, and then this fight was almost the nail in the coffin for me. Cedriques Dumas versus Josh Fremd. What the hell, man? What? Seriously, bruh? Come on. This guy was undefeated. He was the top guy. He had come off a crazy win in the Contender Series. And then Josh Fremd, who was not a very impressive fighter, really. He just got the submission win in the second round. It was all Josh Fremd, honestly. And I think this fight should kind of propel him up middleweight, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of good guys at middleweight. A lot of people underestimate the middleweight division, in my opinion. But Josh Fremd, he showed up for this fight for sure. I don't think he'll beat a lot of top middleweights, regardless. But still a good win for him, anyways. I don't know where Dumas goes next. I truly don't know where he goes next in his career. This might be just one of those fights where he comes back from it, and it'll just be like one of those fights where you just like lose, like, Sterling versus Moraes, where Sterling got knocked out in the first round. You just come back from that, and then that fight is just not really relevant to the future. But I think this is gonna be one of those fights. I think Dumas has to come back. I think he has to. I don't think it's the end for him. I think he's gonna come back. I thought he was gonna win first round knockout. So were my picks. I thought they were just all gonna go to shit. But then Davey Grant, man, he got my back, bro. In the last 20 seconds, he got I think it was a reverse triangle choke. Something like that, man. But it was a crazy submission. A Sunshao. He was struggling right at the end of that third round. Davey Grant got me my pick. Not the perfect pick. I had him winning by knockout in the second. Got it by submission in the third. He still got me my pick, though. He got a performance of the night as well. Rafael Sunshao retired after this fight. And he's had a long, lengthy career, and I think retirement is probably the way to go, and I hope he enjoys his retirement. He's been fighting like 20 years against some of the best guys in the world. He deserves some time out. He deserves a break, and he's had a legendary career. I hope wherever he goes, man, I hope it goes out well for him. And Davey Grant, He's gonna be big at bantamweight. I'm telling you all, he's probably gonna beat some of the guys below the top 15. I think. I don't know if he's gonna beat any of the top 15 guys though. Anybody there? I don't know if he's gonna beat them. You know, I think we saw that in this fight. He's still good though, but yeah. Also, Carl Williams versus Lucas Bresky. Carl Williams fucking saved me after that JJ Aldrich fumble, bro. Carl Williams got me my perfect pick. Let's go. Super happy about this one. Listen, I didn't have a lot of Carl Williams footage, but from what I saw, he was the much better wrestler. We saw that in this fight as well. I thought the striking would be even. It was somewhat even. The height and reach were pretty even. The fight will be even, but I knew Carl Williams was going to have that wrestling advantage, and he did. He got the unanimous decision win. I had him winning every round, and let me pull up the stats here too. Yeah, beat him on the feet, beat him in the takedowns as well. My God, the control time was there as well. Significant strikes, the knockdowns as well. And yeah, man, Carl Williams, he saved my picks completely. Feature prelim, Carl Williams, that's my guy, man. Super happy there. But we're going to move on to Vitor Petrino versus Anton Turkalj. It was a unanimous decision win for Vitor Petrino. I did have him winning by a first round knockout. That didn't happen. It was more of a decision win. Still impressive win there at light heavyweight. That was a good win there to open up the main card. Also, Mario Batista, a heavy favorite against Guido Canetti. Batista, first round submission. That was a very impressive submission. I can't lie. Guido Canetti from Argentina. He's very old. Very old. I think he's 43. I think he's like around the age of Glover Teixeira. And when you're not, the number 2 contender, the champion, and you're the same age, and you're like 43, it's just not the same, You're not Glover Teixeira. It's not the same. When you're in the no ranks, it takes a lot of time to get into the rankings or even get a title shot from there. Yeah, man, I don't know. Guido Canetti, I think he's gonna retire soon. Mario Batista, impressive win there for bantamweight and first round submission. I had him winning by decision. If I just reversed these, I would have gotten like maybe a bit better style. I would have gotten another perfect pick, but yeah, but I don't know, man. It is what it is there, and he got the pick. And Said Nurmagomedov, Jonathan Martinez. As far as I know, Said won this fight. I truly believe he won this fight. Jonathan Martinez, I like Jonathan Martinez. He's cool. I'm glad he got some kind of win, but he didn't win the fight. If I look at how I scored this one, oh, banger got announced. Oh yeah, this one already got announced. And I had Said Nurmagomedov winning every round. I truly had him winning every round. I had him winning the first, second, and the third round. Martinez did have that submission attempt at the end, though. I was kind of scary, but he got out of it. Nurmagomedov, I truly thought he won this fight in unanimous decision. Martinez getting the win was cool. I didn't expect it to get the win, but if he did get the win, I would have been, somewhat satisfied with that because Martinez is still a good fighter, still a very exciting fighter. Said Nurmagomedov should have won this fight, though. He should have gotten me my perfect pick. I had Nurmagomedov winning by decision. I went all in on Nurmagomedov by decision on my my verdict picks, and it just didn't go my way, I guess. I don't know, man. But very sad to see that. Yeah, I don't know. Martinez is going to do good at bantamweight, though. What I don't get is why the UFC just holds on to Jack Shore. Jack Shore is not coming back to bantamweight. He said this. He is a featherweight now. He's fighting at featherweight in 2 days. He's going to stay at featherweight. He's a featherweight now. This guy's not coming back to bantamweight. I don't know why you don't just take him off the bantamweight rankings. Keep Nurmagomedov at 15 and put Jonathan Martinez at 14th. Bro, Jack Shore's not coming back. I don't know what you want from him. He's not going to be at bantamweight anymore. You could take him off those rankings. It's okay, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just want to keep him up there for his featherweight fight. But I think after that fight, there's just the Tuesday after this Saturday, put Nurmagomedov back on there, bro. Come on. You can't take him off like that, bro. You really can't, especially since he should have won that fight. That's just the ultimate disrespect. Come on. At least keep him number 15 in the rankings, bro. That's the least you can do. But the featured bout, this one was amazing. This one was incredible. If it wasn't for this fight right here, this fight would have been like a 1-round fight of the night. I think this fight is the 1-round fight of the night, bro. This fight was really good for as long as it lasted. You know, Ryan Spann, he was crazy on the feet. He was hurting Krylov. He wasn't really hurting, but he was clipping Krylov here and there. He almost got the submission as well. Krylov got out of it, got the reversal, got his own submission, and then Ryan Spann just tapped. Man, that's not how I really saw this fight going, submission. But yeah, Krylov just showed me, and showed a lot of people in this fight that he really is that good. I don't know if he beats a lot of the top guys at light heavyweight though. I think he could be a guy like Anthony Smith, but anybody ranks above Anthony Smith, I don't know if he beats them. You know, like Magomed, Rakic, Blachowicz, Yuri, or Jamal Hill. I don't know if he beats those guys, but I think this was still a pretty impressive fight, still a pretty impressive showing. Ryan Spann, after this fight, let's see where he went in the rankings. He went down all the way to number 10, and Krylov didn't even move up. So I don't know what happened there, but you know, Ozdemir and Paul Craig moved above him. Ryan Spann is back at number 10, right above Dominic Reyes, who he had beat just a little bit before. And yeah, kind of sad there. I had Ryan Spann winning by a first round submission, and it's kind of a curse when I keep the predictions. When I keep the same prediction from a fight that got canceled, I keep the prediction from the first fight before it got canceled. I just get fucked over, and I'm gonna talk more about this curse the next time I'm in a similar situation. I'm gonna talk more about it because the similarities between this fight and Derek Lewis versus Sergey Spivak is scary. The similarities was terrifying, actually scary. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the co-main event. I have Volkov winning by decision. He got the first round finish, man. Romanov was the favorite here, and I knew he wasn't really. I knew he wasn't gonna win the fight, especially after his weight gain. It's just something about it, man. Romanov, he's not the same guy he was before, man. I think ever since he became undefeated, ever since he lost that O on his record, he's just not really been the same fighter, man. I think he just really gave up during this fight. He gave up to strikes. Volkov coming off of 2 first-round knockout wins, and Volkov, I think, is going to do very good in heavyweight. I think we got to start talking about Volkov again because he's still pretty good. He moved up above Sergey Spivak after this fight. Also, Romanov, this is bullshit. They shouldn't have moved him before under Blagoy Ivanov. Romanov is better than Ivanov. I think if you put them up to fight each other, you would find that out pretty quickly. Keep Romanov at 14. Blagoy Ivanov should not be above Romanov. That is criminal. Should not be the case. But yeah, Volkov is still pretty good. Moving him above Spivak was definitely the right move. And main event, Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili. What a win. What a win. Can you believe that? Oh my God, I didn't know it was this much. 202 to 87 is crazy. Yo, what? Bro, he got the record for the most takedown attempts in a UFC fight. That's wild, too. The significant strikes number is pretty crazy. That's what I was looking at, the significant strikes number. I never saw the total strikes number. Jesus, man. First round, Dvalishvili. Second round, Dvalishvili. Third round, Dvalishvili. Fourth round, Dvalishvili. Fifth round, Merab. All of these rounds. 50-45, Petr Yan moved up in the bantamweight rankings. He's number 1 now. He moved above Sean O'Malley. Rightfully so, he moved above Sean O'Malley. Merab Dvalishvili, he's a problem in bantamweight. He's a big problem. He's a bigger problem than you'd expect him to be because he's not going to fight for that title. All he's going to do is defeat contenders who want to get up to that title. Merab, he's probably going to fight Marlon Vera or Corey Sandhagen next. He's going to disrupt that. He's going to disrupt one of their title shots, most likely. Merab, he might fight Sean O'Malley next. He's going to disrupt his road to a title shot as well if that happens. Merab is just a problem, man. He's just going to he's a gatekeeper. He's going to gatekeep this title from a lot of these guys, man. Marlon Vera moved up above Petr Yan in the bantamweight rankings. I thought that was pretty crazy. Corey Sandhagen could have moved up, of course, because Yan beat him before. But Marlon Vera's top 3 now. He's top 3. And I think that's pretty cool. Even though I don't really know if that should be the case. Maybe at most a tie at number 3. But I don't know, man. I think Yan should still be above, even if he did get outclassed, because Marlon Vera was losing rounds to Dominic Cruz. So I don't really know if putting him above Petr Yan is the way to go. Maybe Vera versus Yan is the next fight. if he wins or if he loses, who knows. But yeah, man, I already made a video about my immediate reaction to this fight. Merab is just a problem. I think Lucas Tracy MMA said Merab probably has the best cardio in UFC history. I think he might be right. I think Merab for sure has the best cardio on the roster right now. I truly believe so. Just because of the total strikes he can land and the takedowns and the ground control and the attempts, the significant strikes, everything, how he could dominate for 5 rounds in every aspect of MMA and still look like he's ready to go for 3 more rounds is wild to me. I think Merab has the best cardio in the UFC right now. And this card, man, it was a pretty fun card, but, my verdict picks didn't go very far. I kind of fumbled with those. Thing is, I went all in on Said Nurmagomedov, Ryan Spann, and Petr Yan. So, didn't get a lot of XP from this. I went the most all in on fucking Said. I would have gotten like 1,500 XP from that fight if he had just won the decision like he should have. But yeah, I got bottom 40% for that. I didn't even get like one of the medals and shit. I had the first 2 guys, but I didn't get them perfectly. So I only got like, and I didn't even go all in on them either. I put 100 XP on both of the first guys. I got like 141 and 122 back. That's how crazy that shit was, bro. It's so, oh my god, bro. It don't even make sense. I only got like 60 combined XP back from the first 2 fights, and I picked the winners. Yeah, and then from the Volkov fight, I did get quite a bit. I got the most from the Volkov fight, but yeah, not good from the verdict picks, man. Not good there, but yeah, still a fun card. I had a lot of fun. Watching this card, and I can't wait for UFC 286. Next Saturday. Can't wait for that one.